Hi, I'm Derek Cross again with Hemp Solutions. We're here at the NOCO Hemp Expo, and we're enjoying a fabulous crowd out here today. I see hundreds of people actually are here. The event has evolved, bringing us some guests here. With the industry, we see how it's flourished in Colorado. We have Faye here from the Rocky Mountain Soil Stewardship. Correct?
Yes.
Well, nice to meet you very much.
Nice to meet you, Derek.
Thank you for coming and being a guest today. So can you tell us a little bit about who you are to start us?
Yeah, we are Rocky Mountain Soil Stewardship. We're locally based in Fort Collins, just north of town on a farm. And we started as agronomists, and the proprietor, Kathy Corwin-Duskin, is a soil science type of person. She has a farm, and she's worked for the last decade and more developing soil amendments from byproducts from her horses and leaf litter, and she's been making vermicompost, which is basically soil and compost that's churned by worms, and it makes a very nutrient-rich, microbially rich soil amendment to make healthy soil that makes better and more productive plants.
Absolutely, and that's very interesting because that's part of what I'm involved with the hemp process as well, because what I've seen out of the crops is how it really remediates the soil as it grows. It reaches out, breaks up that land, no pesticides, no chemicals to have this plant grow. And is it true that with the biochar we can introduce those into the soil amendments? Is that
well, the soil amendments from the vermicompost could use the biochar as part of the compost, the raw compost source for the worms to work in to create the vermicompost soil amendment. And that soil amendment is more nitrogen available than the raw compost because of what the worms do. There's a lot more microbes for a healthier microorganism population, so it decreases the pathogens, makes the plants more vital, better survival rate of new plantings and seedlings, better health and vigor of the plants because they're kind of inoculated with good microorganisms. Yeah. And the soil amendment of vermicompost actually helps with not only nutrient availability, better soil health, but water holding capacity is also improved. So the water use efficiency is better from that soil. And it's actually a lot of sustainable type reuse of plant and manure byproducts, reincorporating them back into the earth, and starting with soil health for plant production is sort of the key. Yeah.
Well, you're going to increase yields. You're going to see better, healthier fruits and vegetables, and better yielding crops overall. Correct?
Exactly.
And you know what you're doing is huge because we have to replenish the soil. I live in Texas. We have cotton. Cotton is kind of detrimental to the soils by the pesticides that we put on it. We see hemp as a 2 to 4 times more fiber producer, and no pesticides, less water. So that's a big thing too as well. What else can you add to what you're doing with your amendments and such? Or did I not? Oh, why? Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this? It's basically soil health is it's something that's depleted over time. And so vermicompost that we produce, you mentioned pesticides and things like that. Rocky Mountain Soil Stewardship's living soil vermicompost has been tested. It's free of pesticides, hormones, antibiotics. We're getting our OMRI certification for that organic level of production. It's been tested for low salt content, so that's better plant production as well. Nutrient availability and the water holding capacity. All of that is going to allow for better plant production from seeding to harvest of the end product and yields. The other part of that is this vermicompost not only can go in at planting or transplanting, but also can be used as a top dress around the roots of the plants over the soil. for re-inoculation and nutrient availability, and the compost tea can be put over the top for pathogen resistance also.
Yeah, and you guys are working on that too.
Yes.
Is that part of the OMRI certification as well? And that's a lengthy
not
process.
part of the OMRI certification. Talks about it's a way of certified organic for different industries.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. The other thing is how do people contact you? And do you have a website or
yes,
how do people
it's
get involved?
for Rocky Mountain Soil Stewardship. It's RM Soil Stewardship.
Okay.
I think it's org. Or .com, I guess.
Well,
it is.
they should be able to find you if they put in Rocky Mountain Soil Stewardship.
Exactly.
And
exactly.
they can find you and Faye. We appreciate
Kathy.
you coming and sharing your knowledge and wisdom with us here. The NOCO Hemp Expo. We thank all the sponsors here today and you being here. It's an honor to meet you. And thank you very much for what you're doing for the industry.
Thank you. We appreciate your time too.
Once again, I'm Derek Cross, our guest Faye here at the NOCO Hemp Expo. And let's go grow a healthy future.
Yes.
Right?
Let's.
Thank you.